so back. Big news. Blake
Balake.
Lively has abandoned 2 of the claims against him, the claims that are pertaining to infliction of emotional distress, which means we are close, ladies and gentlemen. We are inching ever closer to the inevitable end of this lawsuit, because that solitary allegation, right, the emotional distress, infliction of emotional distress, was perhaps the most consistent claim of her entire suit. In this initial filing, Blake Lively uses the term, or just uses the word rather, suffer 31 times. 31 times, the word suffer or suffering, some variation of the word suffer.
My life! Oh, my life!
She uses the word emotional 30 times and distress 18 times throughout this filing. So why is she suddenly abandoning those 2 most pertinent claims? Okay, those 2 claims where it just outright spells that they inflicted upon her all this emotional distress. And the answer is simple. It's obvious. It's what I said was coming all along. It's because of the phase of discovery. Baldoni's team is saying, okay, let's see your medical records. Duh. You're so emotional. You can't get out of bed. You're sick. You can't eat, can't sleep. You know, let's go through and see if you were seeing a psychiatrist at that time, a therapist at that time, maybe a doctor prescribed you some Xanax to deal, presumably with all of that anxiety that a civilized society would just be like, oh my, we've never seen anything like this. This is outside of the bounds of everything that we have seen. We've seen murderers and killers, but what she's living through here, this bad PR, yeah, no, this is the worst thing we've ever seen. Blake Lively's team then comes back and indicates, okay, no, we're just going to drop claims 10 and claims 11 altogether. So you no longer need us to sign that release. But we're going to drop that without prejudice, meaning we can come back and we can refile this at a later time, probably when we're outside of the discovery window. And Judge Lehman has just come back, and he has very much decided in favor of Team Baldoni. He's effectively saying via an order that he's not going to compel her at this time to sign the HIPAA privacy release, granted that he fully expects her to therefore drop all claims of emotional distress. Okay, he is committing right here that if Blake Lively does not go through with dropping the claims of emotional distress, he is not going to allow her to present any evidence of her alleged emotional distress throughout the trial. You know, he will tell the jury, we're not allowing this evidence whatsoever. So this is a major, major win for Team Baldoni, because throughout this entire case, as we just went through, that means they've effectively butchered their entire lawsuit.